Share and click through.
Okay, how do I screen share? That's a good thing to learn before we maybe start.
So you just go to the left of your screen and it's got a little screen with an arrow on it that's green.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on that.
Okay. Okay, so we are live. My daughter's waking up, so hopefully she'll be good for just a minute. All right. Okay. So hi guys, this is Heather Lee, Shannon Bell, and Sarah Perkins. We did our written plan of operations for what is called Idaho Regional Hospital. And so our facility is, we are a psychiatric unit in the regional hospital in Idaho. And we are a 50-bed long-term and short-term facility that serves patients that have failed previous programs. We work with these populations to integrate them back into the surrounding communities. And so the populations we serve are adults, in other words, ages 18 and up, with mental health or psychiatric issues. Our vision statement is that we focus on helping those with mental illnesses and those affected by loved ones dealing with mental illnesses. We help them to find ways to improve their overall health and quality of life by learning to understand and accept their illnesses. Our mission statement is that we offer a variety of programs that will help our clients find activities and ways to integrate into the community, optimize their health, and increase their self-determination. Our belief is that by increasing self-determination and overall health, our patients' quality of life will increase.
So to go along with that, the model in theory we've chosen, the model is the health protection and health promotion model. And the reason why we chose that is because with the type of facility that we're running, we want to help promote health, but also help protect their health both physically and mentally. And we believe that the theory to do that with this population is self-determination, because we want to help them to have confidence in their abilities and realize their strengths.
The grade that we believe that we should receive and why is an A, and the reasons behind that is because we feel that we have fulfilled all of the requirements that were set for this particular assignment. We considered and applied the pertinent feedback from both our peers and from Sister Sargis, and we also finished all of the assignments by their due dates each week. I don't think we ever had any assignments that we turned in late for our WPO.
So some things that went well for us. I put down Google Docs just because I've been in groups previously where the group leader just said, hey, so-and-so, you do these sections, I'll do these sections, and then I'll compile them, you just send them to me. And so I never actually saw the finished product. And by doing those things on Google Docs, I think we're able to gauge where we were at and be able to mesh our work together a lot more smoothly. Another thing that went well for us was forming groups based on scheduling. In other words, just the time of day that we're available to meet. And there were still some scheduling issues, but we worked it out a lot better than if we had completely different schedules. Thing that went well for us is as we got to know each other better, we were able to divide up the work each week based on each of our individual strengths, so that we could do better work. And another thing that went well was appreciating each other's efforts and our good relationships within the group, so that we're much more open to communicating any are going well or not going well that needed to be fixed, etc.
So what didn't go well? We felt as though sometimes we didn't fully understand all the assignment until partway through. So like the summary versus policy and procedure, what that meant is we started doing policy and procedure for every section, and then we found out, I think about halfway through that we were supposed to be doing only one policy and procedure in a section and then the rest summary. So we were doing a little bit more than we had to. Another one was we were on different time zones, so finding time to meet for a couple hours each week got difficult once in a while, especially around holidays or trips when one of us would be out of state or out of town. And then the last one is probably just the communication due to time zones, in way of like sometimes we had comments we wanted to say to a member of the group, but because of time zone differences, it was way late, and so we probably hold back from that.
So the most important thing that we decided that we learned as a group was just about the importance of effective communication. Effective communication between team members makes all the difference when you're trying to accomplish a large task or assignment. When we've been working together for 14 weeks now on this WPO, if we hadn't learned to communicate well with each other, it would have caused for a lot of issues that we were able to avoid because we learned the different communication styles that each of us had. And part of that was making sure that all of our team members felt included and knew that their efforts were appreciated. There's many times that we had group texts going on just, hey, thanks for the work that you guys put in. And we're so glad, we're part of this group because everyone's pulling their own weight. And so we each also felt appreciated for the work we were putting in because there was such good positive communication taking place, and that made us want to continue to do a good job and work with this team. And so getting to know each other's strengths, personality traits, and communication styles allowed for us to be able to do our best work, to work hard and know that our work was being appreciated, and it helped us work so much better as a group. And so effective communication when you're working with a team is a very key point.
So the purpose and summary of our written plan of operation. This quote comes from the ATRA Standards of Practice, just the section on written plan of operations. And it says that the written plan of operation is essential to ensure that the recreational therapy treatment and care achieves desired goals and patient-client outcomes. The written plan of operation provides guidance for the management of staff practice, quality improvement, resource management, and program evaluation and research. And we found that having a quality WPO, it gives the facility and its programs good guidelines and resources to follow in order to know what actions that need to be taken for any given event.
So the advice for the future that we'd give is probably to find a WPO from a real facility and use it as an example. So that way it looks professional and we know that it's functional because someone else actually uses it. Make edits each week as we receive them instead of waiting till the last week, because that definitely makes it a little bit harder. And then the last one is, if you have questions, ask right away. Don't keep thinking you're doing it right. Definitely feedback and commentary to each other has helped us a lot in this project to understand what we're doing and find out resources to help us understand if we get it.
So these are the references that we used here in our presentation. And that is our WPO presentation for you.